Alright guys, I'm going to be going back for a third clear on Asura. This one should hopefully be a little bit cleaner than the previous one I did. Of course, my first clear was great. The second one was quite bad. This one should hopefully be even better. So we're going to be using Zargabath, and he's going to be doing things like buffs. He's mostly just a buffer, but he's got Provoke ability to help take care of the deaths in the final phase. But other than that, he's just, the buffer. Folka is going to be our healer. She can do things like immunities. She's got Toxic Rain for the blind in phase 2, and then just, resistances. C card is going to be my cover tank. He can do cover for physical and magic. Now his magic is not always up, but it is up most of the time, so that should be okay. We'll see. We're going to find out. Lauren's going to be a breaker. She's got Riku's pouch to help keep those limit bursts going. Other than that, she's just got some limit fill gear and that stuff. Malphasie is going to be a chainer. Now, her stats aren't that great, but she is going to be chaining with the friend who is, better geared for this. And then the friend we're grabbing is Chromo's Kunshira. Pretty decent gear, a lot of human killer, and she can chain with Malphasie, so we're going to be doing that. So let's get into it. So the missions are deal Dark Water, Wind, and Earth, or Dark Water, Wind, and what's the other one? Dark Water, Wind, and Ice. And we got to summon Anima and Fenrir, and we need to do a lot of limit bursts. So this should be fine. Alright, so we got to deal with these 4 turns of mitigation at the beginning of the fight, which is no big deal though. Come on. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and provoke with... Actually, Sieg on the first turn is going to use Glorious Guard to reduce the damage he takes by 90%. Because we're only using a 50% break on turn 1, because we've got to dispel the boss on turn 2 anyway. So there's not a whole lot of point to doing like a good break yet. So Zargabath is going to give us Arcadia's Light just for the resistance and such. And we're going to go ahead and chain. Try to get some limit fills. So we didn't get Lauren's limit. That's alright. We can get it later. We're going to re-raise. Let's see. Re-raise on Sieg. And we're going to re-raise on Zarg. Now I don't think Zarg's going to need it, but why not? Alright, so here's the face of Carnage where you got to dispel the boss. And of course, she's dealing a whole lot of damage to Sieg. That's with his 90% mitigation. Let's see. So we're going to, if I can find dual cast, there it is. Dual cast, dispel, and to heal. Alright, so now that the boss is dispelled, we're going to do a good break. And we're going to try to get some limit burst with these characters. We still didn't get it. That's alright. So we'll just Word of Law. And Sieg will physical cover. So the boss, still can't be hurt. Alright, Forsaken Sands, this is the one where you don't want to attack the boss, so we'll just guard, guard, guard. Oh, I should have done Lauren's buff. Whatever. Alright, so Sieg will rejuvenate. Who's using a lot of mana? Seems like Kunshira is. Folka will, let's see, do a stop immunity and just a heal. And Sieg will guard. Now, I think Sieg's covers and stuff that use that charm, irritate the boss and make her do her, counterattacks. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems that way, so I'm being safe and not covering with Sieg on those turns. So we're going to dispel the Barth and Barth by Rhaegar. Alright, Sieg's going to magical cover with his Super Link. We're going to go ahead and pop Lauren's limit. And we're going to Birds with a Feather for the limit fill, and we're going to Falling Elements. for the Imperil. We still can't hurt the boss. There's not much point to chain here. Alright, and Zarg will give us Arcadia's Might. That's a nice cooldown for like mitigation and such. Alright, so next turn we can actually deal some damage. Alright, Face of Rage and Forsaken Stance. That's pretty irritating actually. So we can't attack, so we're kind of wasting our cooldowns here. Lauren will Eccentric. Zarg will go ahead and do Rejuvenate on the DPS. Polka will give us Stop Immunity and Physical Mitigation. And Zarg will just guard. Alright, your Slash is a Fury. Forsaken Stance again. That sucks. Alright, so how's the boss's mitigation looking? 2 turns? Yeah, we're totally wasted our cooldown. That's real annoying. So let's rejuve Lauren and Zarg. And Polka will dual cast a heal. Or a re-raise on herself and a heal. And Zarg will guard again. We're still waiting for the boss's Forsaken Stance to go away. Alright, here's Texas Slash Fury. Really hurts. Alright, Face of Penitence. Here we go. Frozen Flame Stance. Alright. Now we can actually start attacking again. So let's Dispel and heal. We'll go ahead and Kingdom's Order. We will Super Wing for the magic cover. We'll use Zarg's Limit Burst. And now we can attack. Let's Turbulence and Tempest Spellblade. It's really unfortunate we lost that good Imperil. Boss spent 2 turns totally immune to the damage. Alright, Electrified Aqua Stance. Alright, Lauren's going to go ahead and... if I can find it. Eccentric. We're going to hit the boss with Ice. Right here. Go ahead and chain these guys. And let's drop an Oblivion for the mission. And Polka will do some resistance buffs. Alright, Face of Carnage. I think that's the physical stance. It is. We need to dispel the boss. So let's go ahead and dual cast a Dispel and a Barfirega. Sieg will do cover. Zarg is going to rejuvenate Sieg. I'm going to go ahead and that. And we're going to chain again. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite painful without evasion, but you know, we're going to be fine. I also didn't have Zarg's good buffs up that turn, but now I do. Alright, Sieg will give himself I'm Gorgeous. That's for some physical mitigation. Lauren's going to jump in the chain this round with her Tempest Flash. And Polka will give us, let's see, Cerulean Shell and a Teardrop. Let's go ahead and do the chain first. Nice big long chain. Alright, Volca will heal for us. Alright, so next turn the boss is going to do an AoE fire attack. So we're going to need fire resist on the whole team with Volca. Unless we can manage to push the boss to a new phase, which is possible. Let's go ahead and chain these two only. No, not quite. That's fine. Alright, so I'll go ahead and do that. Zarg is going to... Let's see here. Let's do it with Volca. Volca will bar Fyrega and heal. Sieg will Gorgeous Pose. And Zarg will hit the boss with a fish scale. So now we've done ice, water, dark, and fire, because Lauren's using a dark and fire attack. Alright, there's the fire attack on the whole team. Alright, next stance we've got is Face of Penitence, Frozen Flame stance. Alright. So let's go ahead and chain our guys. Lauren will Eccentric for the limit fill first. This is going to be a threshold, obviously. There we go. Let's see. Sieg is going to physical cover. Volca is going to... Let's see here. Serpent Guard and Stop Immunity. Now, I don't want to use Zarg's Limit here, so I'm just going to use Arcadian's Light for the long duration stat buff. Alright, here is Fierce Goddess stance. This is where you gotta blind the boss. So we're gonna Holy Torch for the Dispel. We're gonna Toxic Rain for the blind. Zarg will limit, and we'll limit with Lauren as well. And we'll keep chaining. Oh, we can't hurt the boss this turn. Derp. That was dumb. It don't really matter. It's just kind of annoying. Alright, face of whatever. So we're going to Super Wink. Lauren will give us Eccentric for the limit fill. Go ahead and chain these bros. Excellent. We didn't quite get... Let's go ahead and do a resistance boost. We didn't quite get the limit that I wanted, but that's fine. So we're going to use a magic barrier. And let's do a teardrop for the mana. Oh, I didn't seal the boss. Whoops. I totally forgot to seal the boss. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, because Lauren was supposed to hit the boss that time, but she used Eccentric. Derp. Derp, derp, derp. It's alright. We're good, we're good. So let's go ahead and full life and re-raise on C, because he's probably going to die because of that. Alright, so what do we need? Light and dark damage. Alright, so Malphasie will do the dark damage. So Fiendish Winds and Tempest Spellblade. Go ahead and limit with Zarg to help mitigate. We've got a big imperil on Sieg right now. So let's go ahead and Sexy Smile for the magic mitigation. See if we can recover this. Alright, yeah, He's got 90% mitigation. Alright, Face of Carnage is, that's the physical stance, yeah, so we're fine now. She's not going to do... Oh, she will actually. Give me a sec. Alright, so we got to do Bar Fyrega and Dispel. We've got to cover. Stylish form. Let's see. Zarg will rejuvenate Sieg for the re-race and the heal. Lauren will break the boss and will continue to chain. So we're fine. Oh, I'm chaining the wrong element now. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta put Malphasie back on wind. Alright. So it's no big deal. I think our mitigation wears off next turn as well, which is important. The Imperil, yeah, the Imperil is going to wear off this turn, and we're going to push the boss to a threshold this turn anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and Turbulence Winds. This will be an easy threshold push. Oh, I didn't quite get her limit. Oh, you know, I never did Fenrir either, so let's do Fenrir. Zargabath is going to Arcadia's Might for the mitigation and such. Sieg is going to physical cover. And Folka is going to give us mana regen twice. Alright. So here's the last threshold. She's going to go into her Berserk stance, whatever. Vengeful stance. Alright, so we're going to Dispel the boss and heal. If I can find it. Actually, no. We're going to Dispel the boss. We don't need to heal. And Bar Fyrega. Alright, Lauren's going to limit. Zargabath is going to provoke for that death attack. Remember I mentioned earlier Zargabath's provoking for the death? There we go. And Sieg will just physical cover. And we'll chain these guys. Yeah, as you can see, the boss gets more tanky in this phase. Alright, so there's the death. But we're fine. Alright, so we do have a damage over time effect now, which is quite painful. Let's go ahead and raise Zarg up. Sieg will use that limit of his to buff the team. We'll reload them. And we will do Serpent Guard. And what's the heal over time buff? Yeah, Water Screen. I think it's the heal over time. And we'll do a Water Screen to try to counteract that damage over time effect a little bit. Alright, that helped. And the boss is imperiled still. She is. So let's load them up. Let's have Lauren jump in the chain with her Tempest Flash. And here we go. 20 turns. Not bad. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Look at that. Alright. Well, let's Alexander Crest. And have Folka, Bar Fyrega, and... Oh, let's re-raise, I guess. No, let's Bar Fyrega and heal. And Sieg will recover. Came up a little bit short, getting overconfident here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, we've got Zarg's mitigation up, so it's probably fine. Oh well. make the finale a little bit interesting. Why not? Alright. Now we win. Yeah, if I had known I was going to be a little bit short, I would have provoked with Zard instead of using his limit. But I knew his limit was tanky enough, so it's fine. But there we go. So they're showing Kunshira and Malphasie having some fun with Lauren. All three of them chaining their Aurora Ray. I can't say that. But whatever. There's another option to do it if you don't have some of the units I used previously. Here's another setup. See you guys next time.